All right, here we go.
Heavyweights going at it at ROC 89.
Orthodox stances by both. Looking for some kicks out the gate. Wilkins fires a body shot. Edwards, and again, you could use those lead kicks, man, as a jab. You know, they kind of work the same way. Man, he's looking oblique kick too. He's looking. These aren't calf kicks. He's going obliques.
And I know Jacen will be really comfortable if he did take this fight to the ground.
Yeah, I think that's why he's confident in the kicks. And he switched to southpaw here. Now he's back to orthodox, and Wilkins switches to southpaw. He might be trying to just match the lead leg, and it looks like what he's trying to do. Every time Edwards switches his stance, Wilkins switches his. Took a shot there, ends up front head. Keeps that hand down so he's not eating a knee. Trying to throw some shots off the cage here is Wilkins. Nice knee from Edwards.
Defense is sometimes, well, many times, even more important than the offense. That was a case there.
Nice left hand here from Wilkins. They'll separate. Nice body shot. Oh, nice combo from Edwards. Gets himself off the cage. Low kick. He'll get his time. He's saying, let's go. All right, here we go. Get back underway. Again, little lead kicks. Tries to throw the combo. Wilkins charging forward. Throws a combo here with Edwards against the cage.
Nice little flurry from Wilkins there.
Yeah, Wilkins, you know, obviously with the size advantage, even here at heavyweight, he might end up behind Edwards here. He does. But again, this is Edwards' 9th fight at heavyweight, so he's used to dealing with big people. He's trying to get into that Kimura trap position. Wilkins might just try to elevate and throw him here, and he is. He's trying to DC him, but man, great balance from Edwards. He was trying that DC single leg dump.
Photographer was running for his life.
He's got impressed here. Wilkins, man, had him elevated, and man, Edwards able to get his feet back to the floor before he could turn him over.
Shoulder strike there from Wilkins as he has the clinch.
Got about 90 seconds to go here in the first round. Wilkins got him pressed to the cage. Really thought he was going to get a mat return on that last attempt, but somehow Edwards able to find his feet back to the floor. Just over a minute to go. Again, Wilkins still controlling the cage here.
A lot of clinching and dirty fight again.
Gets separated. Wilkins.
As I say that, Wilkins gets loose
trying
and
to keep
lands a
him
couple
there.
Strikes.
Man, Wilkins using his size here. Throws Edwards to the bottom. 30 seconds to work. Edwards trying to build himself back up here. Hook in for Wilkins. He's just using the position to throw strikes. Stands up, but Wilkins will maintain the controller of the position on the cage. Short time. We will see a second here. All right. All right. And again, Wilkins just matches his stance. See it? Every time. Whenever Edwards changes his stance, Wilkins changes his. Little push kick here from Wilkins. Now Wilkins will switch his stance. I feel like he wants to fire that right over the top. There it was. Edwards looked to go under to the shot, but he's in the same spot. Nice knee from Wilkins. Edwards tried to fire a few back there as Wilkins was throwing a barrage at him on the cage. And Wilkins right back to the control. And they just lean in his head into his jaw. Again, it's just exhausting to carry somebody's weight like this. You know, Wilkins clearly wants to pull him to the mat, so Edwards is eating that pressure of trying to keep himself on the feet while holding all this weight of Wilkins on him. Nice knee again by Wilkins. Looking for the throw was Edwards. There he goes again. Might be trying to get to the head. A lot of times they'll fake that just to get their arms moving one direction and switch back to a front headlock. Could be what he's trying to do. He's got a double overwrap now. Now he's trying to pummel in. 90 seconds into round two, and it's more a Wilkins control on the cage here. Again, using that head to kind of just keep his upper body pinned. Edwards throws that knee defensively, but eats an elbow and a big left. Edwards pushes forward. Wilkins just kind of stalking in front of him with his back super close to the cage.
One of the few times we've been in the center of the cage right here. We'll see how long that lasts.
Body kick here from Wilkins. Wilkins now is impressed to the cage. Man, I wonder if Wilkins is starting to fatigue a bit. I'm a little shocked about that. It was about 45 seconds.
It's been one of those
them standing
fights,
standing in front of each other.
Listen, a heavyweight's body on you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
sure.
And you want it's grueling, no doubt.
Gets that overwrap there. Let's see if he can use it to break this grip. Tries to start ripping it. Now he gets towards it, and Wilkins will complete the takedown.
Nicely done.
Got a minute and 40 to work from here. Wilkins laying on top in half guard. And again, this is MMA. There's no need to pass the guard. You could do plenty of damage here from the half guard. It's a more trap position. It's much harder for somebody to stand up when their legs are split like this. That's why you see a lot choose this position here, the leg drag. Oh, look at this. He's got the strangle from the back here, and it's on the chin, but that does not mean that you can't put somebody to sleep like that. He will have to readjust. Good defense there from Edwards, and we are at a minute to go. Wilkins on the back of Edwards here in round two. Trying to control here. You know, Wilkins' body is kind of high to finish him in any kind of strangle. Now he starts adjusting a bit. Keeping that far arm is going to keep him on top and puts him to mount. with 30 seconds to go, and he starts the ground and pound. He's got a high mount here too, Bob.
Yes, Jacen's got to do something here to get through these 20 seconds. And he does. He gets out, gets up his back, but sneaks out the back door, and he's going to make it to the third round, I'm sure it looks like.
Right back on him is Wilkins the moment there was separation. All right, we're going to see a third. Wilkins comes running out to center, backing Edwards up. And again, similar to what was happening in the second round where they kind of stalled. There we go. They were kind of stalling out in front of each other, but now Wilkins comes charging forward. Chest wrapped here by Edwards. And takedown finished for Wilkins. Let's see what he can do with it.
You hear his coach telling him to get up, telling Jacen to get up. He doesn't want him sitting there on the ground.
Yeah,
you're not going to do anything at that spot. You got to get up.
Yeah, tried to get out to that leg. That puts Wilkins in a position where he's behind him now. Throwing strikes over the shoulder. Edwards doing a good job bringing that far hand up the block. Trying to get back to the feet here. Trying to make his way. See, he got that right leg up. Easier said than done getting that left leg up when you have this much weight just leaning into you and onto you like that. And he makes it up to 4-point. Gets his posture back here with just over 3 minutes to work. And again, Wilkins got that good head position. Wilkins 1-0 as a professional. Edwards 0-1.
I want to see a little bit more desperation from Edwards because he has 2.5 minutes left in this fight, and he's been on the defensive since the first round.
Yeah, he's probably got to finish him. Gets off the cage here. Yeah, here's where he's got to let it fly. And he's coming forward, too, to a big right hand from Wilkins. Edwards grabs the single. Slow things down. Trying to build up with it. A little hip toss here from Wilkins. Going to land him again on top of a turtled out Jacen Edwards. Keeping that side covered. Maybe hammer fist from the other side. There he goes. You gotta open that up. Turns back to front head. Again, we'll see Edwards try to get up to the feet so he's at least 4-pointed. There he goes. Man, he is waiting to fire a knee. He is waiting for those hands to fire a knee. They're off. There's the knee. 3 points back down to avoid that. Edwards able to posture himself back up with 90 seconds left. Still pinned against the cage here. Trying to get into a switch position, but that's going to end him up on the bottom here as Wilkins with another takedown. He had the Kimura grip, but his hips are just too far on the other side. He would need to really get his hips over and around. See how deep that arm is. Now he's trying to build back up. Under a minute to go. Wilkins.
266 plus pounds on your back makes it
Yeah.
even harder to get up, and he's throwing knees.
The knees from Turtle. Very effective, too. They'll make you want to stand back up, I'll tell you that much. Looking for the strangle here. Not in enough position here. It's more uncomfortable than anything. They'll use it to remain in top position. Final 10 seconds here. And that's it. Take it to the judges. Jacen Edwards, Kevin Wilkins. Again, we got to think 66, that means he probably cut himself to get there. So he's probably a bit heavier than that in the cage tonight. Here is that lift. And Edwards just finding the ability to get his feet back to the ground.
From Hooters.
And get his back to the cage was incredible.
Yeah, it really wasn't a lot of highlights. It was one of them grinders.
Yes, it was.
That round for sure.
That was
there
a big
go.
left hand. Strikes in there. Edwards, this was Edwards trying to rally back here, and then ate a big right. But even after eating that right, and then the knees from Wilkins, Wilkins is just waiting for him to.
These guys, see, that's why the sport's so great, Jay. These two guys in there showing love to one another after they just freaking threw 500 pounds against each other the whole fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, go to the judges' scorecards. They all call it the same way. They all had a 30-27 winner by unanimous decision. He came out of the red corner, Kevin Wilkins. Wilkins outbound winner.
Tiger Showman's Kevin Wilkins takes it by unanimous decision.